Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right. So, O'Shea Jackson Jr. had some very interesting words. I'm not going to say exactly words of encouragement, but there wasn't words of negativity neither. He basically spoke on the situation. He gave his opinion on basically the public beef with Master P and Romeo Miller. Now, Romeo Miller's net worth is around $5 million, depending on where you resource it at and research it. So, um, so we'll just leave it at that. But at the end of the day, he spoke on the situation pertaining to him and his father, what it's like to have a famous father. And we know Ice Cube is one of the most recognizable people on the planet. He's a household name. Even if you don't listen to rap music based off some of the entities and enterprises that Ice Cube is a part of, you just know who he is, you know. But nevertheless, he was talking about, growing up being privileged. And I give him credit. He said, he grew up wealthy. And, O'Shea Jackson Jr., he doesn't try to go around trying to play the role of of the suburban well-off kid, that want to be tied to the streets and all that kind of stuff. And I did further research on O'Shea Jackson Jr. And, he went to USC for film study and how to, write films and all that stuff. So more than likely, as his career expands, you'll probably see him dip from, just acting films to writing films and probably directing films, because it appears he knows how to do it all. And he basically talked about how Ice Cube laid out the path for him to follow. And basically he walked down the path and he found his own way. He talked about how basically he was with Ice Cube's agency at first, and then he signed up with a different agency. He basically thanked his father for the opportunities that he presented to him. He basically was just telling, Romeo to, find some peace with his father. At the end of the day, I've said what I needed to say in regards to this Romeo Master P situation. I really feel like sometimes those situations need to be kept private, because at the end of the day, you got to keep it a buck. Romeo Miller didn't have to want for nothing. Okay. He didn't have to want for nothing. He got, he didn't have to go through what other people went through. And that's why a lot of people are like, man, come on. Like, bro, you went to USC, and played a little bit of college basketball. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like you didn't know where your next meal was coming from. Keep in mind who put you on. And, that's why a lot of times I don't get tied up in these father-son or father-daughter situations, just like Idris Elba's daughter kind of like ripped him for not making sure she got a role in that movie Beast, which, by the way, that was a pretty damn good movie. That was a pretty damn good movie. I forgot to do a review on it, but I missed it. But nevertheless, these things are unfortunate, especially to hear about these type of things in our community. I really think sometimes, or should I say for most of the time, in most cases, these things need to be kept private. I feel like family issues should be worked out behind the scenes and not on the scenes, to where everybody can, view it and have an opinion of it. But at the end of the day, by me being media, if these stories come out, I have to talk about it because I'm media. So at the end of the day, I hope everything works out for Master P and, little Romeo. And I'm glad that O'Shea Jackson Jr. gave his perspective of what he think was going on and what he thinks should be did. And by the way, O'Shea Jackson Jr. is on my channel. I interviewed him Wow, that was a while ago. That was like maybe 3 years ago when I went to the Big Three in Oakland. So I interviewed him a while back. So he's on here. See, that's what I'm talking about. My resume, man. Tell Biz he be getting, he get the best of the best if he run across him. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.